What are tax brackets? The media is filled with discussions regarding the tax systems in a country, but out of the 13.8 million people living in India, how many people know how the tax system works? It's never too late to get yourself educated on the topic, and the first step is pretty easy. Get to know about tax brackets. Keep watching the video, and we are sure you'll get a brief idea about what tax brackets are and how they work by the time the video ends. Starting with the basics, what do we understand by tax brackets? Tax brackets are divisions or a range of incomes at which tax rates change in a progressive tax systems, in which the rate of tax and the income are directly proportional. In simpler words, the more money you make, the more tax you are subjected to pay. Understanding the tax brackets. Now that you know what tax brackets are, let us try and understand more about them. Like many other countries, India too follows the progressive tax systems, which uses the marginal tax rate. This may sound confusing at first, but let us put this the easy way. The first rupee earned will be taxed at the rate for the lowest tax bracket. The last rupee earned will be taxed at the rate of the highest bracket for that total income. And all the money in between will be taxed at the rate for the range into which it falls. Tax brackets in India. Starting from April 1, 2020, the government of India introduced an optional tax bracket scheme which was available to be opted by the taxpayers in exchange for excluding around 70 deductions and exemptions. As of 2022, there are 4 brackets in the old tax regime, namely 0%, 5%, 20%, and 30%. For the new tax regime, there are 7 brackets: 0%, 5%, 10%, 15%, 20%, 25%, and 30%. There are 3 different categories for a person to file their taxes in men and women aged under 60 years, men and women between the age of 60 and 80 years, men and women aged above 80 years. Example. Let us further understand this with the help of an example. Person X has a taxable income of 842,000 rupees, and he is filing as a man under the age of 60 under the old tax regime. He'll be eligible for 0% on his first 250,000 rupee. After that, he will fall under the second bracket, i.e. 5% for his next 250,000 rupee, which would be 12,500 rupee. Next, he would be paying 68,400 rupee, which is 20% of his remaining income of 342,000 rupee. Falling under the third bracket, the total tax he would be paying for the year would be 80,900 rupee. Let us quickly revise what we just watched and understood. Tax brackets are the divisions of incomes at which the tax rates changes in the progressive tax system. The progressive tax system follows the marginal tax rate, which means that the tax percentage increases as the income grows. India too, like many countries, follows a progressive tax system. The government of India introduced a new tax regime, and options given by the government of India, allowing the taxpayer to opt for this scheme in exchange for ongoing around 70 exemptions and deductions. So, this was all for today. If you found this video helpful, do like the video and subscribe to our channel so that we can bring you such informative topics in the future too. If you have any suggestions or queries, leave them in the comment sections below and we'll be happy to help.